Hey guys, it is Lisa here with L&J's Handmade Creations, and I am going to start trying to make wreaths again since my shoulder surgery. And I know it's been a little bit, but I wanted to be able to get back into it and get to work on this. So I'm going to make one for Halloween and wanted to kind of hop on here and just see who might want to join me as I do it. So anyway, what I'm going to be doing is I'm using this rail wreath form. This is a Unique in the Creek plastic wreath form, and it's called the rail wreath form. I'm tongue tied. And I have taken and I've attached my sign here. It's a witch here. I thought it was going to be really cute. I'm going to use black and white ribbon and all with it. So, but I've got it attached, and I'm going to show you how I attached it. I mean, I'm not going to go through and do it again, but I have a rail form here that has nothing on it, and I have another Halloween sign. And what I did is I took my sign, which this one is, I've done it this side up, and I marked my spot where I wanted it at, and I have drilled an extra hole where the hole is here in the bottom of the sign, and so I'd have that extra support with a zip tie to help hold it on. But then I just took my I have some B7000 glue, and I just put that all over it, all over this part here. And I also used hot glue. I put my hot glue on top of this, and then I put my sign back in the spot that I wanted it, and then I just put a weight on it and let it sit there until the glue got good and dry. It said just 45 seconds with this glue here, but 2 hours to be good and secure. So I've left it on there a few hours, and now I'm going to get back to it. And what I'm going to be doing is using tulle. Use some black and white tulle for this wreath, and I'm going to use this real pretty, it's a kind of got like a glitter effect to it, and I have this really cute with black cats on it, and I think I'm just going to go with those two ribbon and kind of alternate it in there and use it as put me a bow and everything on it. So what I'm going to do here, I have this measure buddy. This is also something that Lori at Unique in the Creek, she come up with, and it is very handy. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see it, but there's numbers in here. So as it is, like this right here is 8 inches. But you can expand this out to where it's 14 inches. And then you also have this side over here, and it goes all the way to 20 inches. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make mine each, I think about, probably 14 inches, I think is what I'm going to go with. And this makes it so much easier than having to measure it out one by one. Sorry about that. Okay. So it has a little flap here that helps to hold stuff down. So I'm just going to stick that under there. And I'm going to wrap it about 7 times, I think, which should be enough. Or you can wrap it as many times you want, how thick you want it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. it off here. Just like that. And I'm just going to fold it over for now. Like that. And remember, ouch, sorry. On this here, whatever we do on this side, we want to do on this side. And there's 5 sections, but we're going to do 10 total. So I'm going to rotate it with the black and the white, but I need another black for the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I think I forgot to take that back out to 14. So let me redo that. I wasn't thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just overlap that a little bit. 6, 7. I'm going to do 1 extra on this one because of that piece there. And I'm going to cut the ends after I have it on the board. So it will, in case it comes apart, I won't have all these little pieces flying around everywhere. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm also going to make these probably about the same. Let's go down just a little bit, an inch. No, we're going to do it at 14. Sorry. Get my mind made up here in a moment. You could also do this on that ribbon buddy. I mean, measure buddy. But I just wanted to do these two for now. Real quick. I'm going to do a dovetail. I'm going to cut the from in up to the little points on the edge of the ribbon. Just like that. And I'm also going to do the exact same thing here on this one. Okay. Again, I'm just going to get my ends there together. Make sure they're even. Fold it over. Cut from the inside over to the point. I'll do the rest of them. I'll pause in just a moment and do the rest of them and then come back with you. I just wanted to go over a couple here with you first. So I'm also going to preload my board. I am going to, this here is row 1, the outer one, and then this one is row 2 and 3. So what I'm going to do here is on the outside, I am going to take and go down here at the bottom and wrap it around the outer edge, just like that. I'm also going to do one over here. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. I'm going to take my tool here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I want it to come out this way, just like that, and keep that there. I'm going to take my cat, and then this, I'm going to put the cats on the top, so I just want to overlap this just a little bit, like that right there, and find the center mark, which will be around 7, and I'm just going to gather it up the middle, just like that, and fold it over. I'm going to pinch that here at the edge, just like this, and I'm going to stick it on top of the tulle under the zip tie as well. Make sure y'all can see that, just like that right there, and then I'll tighten my zip tie down. Just like that. And then when it's in there, so I know it's not going to come apart, I'm going to clip my tool here, pull it out so it's all even. Just like that there. Like that, and then I'll go do the other side as well. Cat's here. Just overlap it just a little bit there. My halfway mark. Gather it up the center. Fold it over. Might go in a little easier if I go ahead and put them both in at the same time. This is some smaller zip ties. Oh, look at me. I am trying to go in backwards. Glad I caught that. Just about, oh, maybe not quite an inch or so. Pull that down there tight. Get my, this tulle is so thin, you have to really get several layers going so that it gives you the fluff that you want on there, like that. Get your ribbon straightened out there like that. Okay, so I'm going to pause right here, and I'm gonna rotate between my white and black tulle real quick, and I'll come back as I'm putting it on with you, and I'm just gonna get it all measured out real quick. Okay, so I have everything prepped now. Almost. I forgot one zip tie here. Let me put that in. Well, if I can get a hold of it. Actually, I'm going to change this one. This one is going to need to be a little bit of a bigger one. So I'll put this one down here. The reason why I said that is because this is going to be the center one. And it is going to be black, I believe, yes. And what I'm going to do is I took 2 bundles, but I made these just a little bit. I took the 7 and I added 1, I've done it 8 rounds, and I split it in half. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to take and put one in this side, just like this, oops, and then one on this side, cross them over each other, and I'm also going to do that with my ribbon. And my ribbon is just a tad bit shorter as well, but it's doubled up on it this way. That way. And here at this one, I'm going to have a bow. I'm going to put a bow there. So and that way this can fluff up here. And like that. And I'll fix this here whenever I get to that point. But what I've done is another good way to prep your material is get you some little rubber bands, and then it'll hold it together like that. And up here at the top, I'm going to put in my white bundle. And I've rotated my ribbon. I've done the cats in the center and the black out, and then the black in the center and the cats out. So the white, I'm going to do it with the black on the outside. Get that locked down in there. Get my tool cut. Makes it easier than if you happen to drop your tool while you're working with it, as it's in a bundle, and you'll have a whole bunch of pieces go flying off. So this way it's not flying off so far. Okay. Alright, so I have my another white here. And now I'm going to do this one in there. Just like that, and I'm just rotating it with the black and the white. Okay, the black bundle. Then the one with the black in the center with it. Gotta get me some more of my longer black zip ties. These are my little 4-inch ones, and it's kind of hard to get very much in those sometimes. Okay. tulle is a easier method for making these kind of wreaths here, and it's also a little less expensive when you do it with tulle, and it has such a cute look when you're done, the outlook of it. So okay, I'm going to finish loading these few here and I'll come back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I've got it all loaded here, and I'll give it a haircut where in the places it needs it. When I have it hanging up, then I can tell exactly better where I need it. And you'll notice right here in the very center, I've just done a little white tulle, and I did that the same as I did this one. I put two little bundles here together like that, so because it's right in the center and I wanted it to go both directions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make me a bow to put right here on that. So I'm going to set this to the side, get out my homemade little bow maker, and it's so easy to make, and I just thought it would be, I mean, I'm a crafter, so why not make my own? Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to do about, I'm going to start this. I'm going to do the tail just to start with, probably about 12 inches. And I'm just going to gather it up here. And this is directional, so when you put it in, you can see me making the bow. I'm going to just give it a little half twist, just like this. I am wondering about the direction of this. I think I'll be doing this a little different. Okay, so I want my cat's heads all to go up in this bow. So what I'm going to do here is this is a 24-inch piece, because I want a 12-inch tail on each side. So I am just going to start off here by making some 6-inch loops, and I'm going to overlap it about an inch, so it'll be about a 7-inch total. And just overlap it about an inch there. And then I'm going to, that way I can keep my cat's heads all going in the same direction. Okay. Should have, make sure I grab that in the middle. Okay. Do that again. Make sure you give it enough little overhang there so that it stays inside your zip tie. And if you have any extra overhang, if you have a little too much, you can also trim that off when you get it in there. Make your X crisscross. I'm going to do it one more time. want them to be even, so I'm trying to make them all the same length there. Just like so. It's going to be quite a bundle right there, so we're going to shove that down in there real good. Alright. There it is. Go with my black. Now this does not have anything on it, so I don't have to do all that. Okay, I'm going to make my tails, for now, 10 inches long, about the same. So, give it a little gather and give it a half twist there. Now I want my loops to be just a little bit shorter, probably about an inch shorter or so. Okay, give it a twist, a half twist. So these loops here are about 5 inches in length. Twist. Okay. Do it again. Well, if I can get it untwisted there. I want it twisted in the center, not on the edge. Okay. Alright. One more time, but I think this loop, it's going to be in the center. I'm going to also reduce it by about another inch here. Make it just a little bit shorter. Okay, I don't need to twist it that time because it's on the top, so. Alright. Get me a zip tie and get under all of this because I don't want it popping loose on me. I don't want to tighten it all the way down just yet. I want to make sure that everything is got its proper twist and set in there right. And the bows are even. And I want to get another zip tie and put in the back here. well, actually, not zip tie, pipe cleaner, on pipe cleaner. Cinch there. Do a dovetail on the ends of these. And you can also do extra tails if you wanted to on here, but with that tulle being so fluffy and stuff, I didn't want it to overtake it. So I'm going to fluff it when I have it on there. Going right in the center hole there. And in this top one, if I can see. On top of that tulle. Trying to get it pulled down snug. Give it a good twist back here. Now when I'm completely positive that I don't need to take it off or apart for anything, then I will put a little bit of hot glue on that. Okay. Those all fluffed out there. When you hang it up, it'll be easier to do some fluffing on it too. And the two longer ones, I'm going to do those as my X here. Just like that. And then the shorter one right here in the center. Give it a little twist to kind of make it like a little curl there. Just like that. Now you can, the hanger, you can make it just like a regular hanger or a zip tie in the back. I put a zip tie back here to begin with, but I'm not closing it because I think I may make a bow to hang it from as well. But there you go. Didn't it turn just adorable? I just absolutely love black and white colors together. And I'm going to get it hung up and make sure I don't need to do any trimming on the tulle anywhere. But like I said, I'll probably make a bow to hang it from, one of the, like a bow hanger, to finish it off that way. I think it would set it off. But I will post the final picture when I have that bow hanger made and have it hanging up and make sure I have everything good and trimmed. But I think it turned out great. So I will also post in there where I got all of the materials from, for anyone that has any questions about where it came from. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to message me and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would do so. And thanks to everyone that already has. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time. Thank you.